To the green we go. TJ Reed and Johnny Van Dorn. And Reed goes into the lead. Van Dorn second, Campbell third, Scott Hance fourth, battle for fifth. Into the wall, Adam Purdy. Oh, look out! That could have been real ugly. Great job of driving by Brent Jack in the 41. Also, a call goes out to a spotter, Brandon Depew, who will be announcing the USA Modified race coming up next. Reed and the Kyle Busch Racing number 51 coming to the green, leading the field on a single file restart. Wilson inside of Rick Turner, and top qualifier Donnie Wilson moving from 7th up to 6th. Brian Reevely getting around Jason Beach deep in the field. Heavy traffic in front of Reed. Brian Reevely in the 1 car. Working around Damon Eckhoff. The 84 of Jay Newick there. Van Dorn behind, looking low on TJ Reed. Reed still working, nearly getting contact with Van Dorn, just avoiding him down in turn 2. They work around the 8 car. Brandon Fagan boxed in as Reed into the wall. Eckhoff. He continues on. Nick Galata now, racing with Reevely. Reed will go to the bottom. 31 complete, 69 to go, and Reed maneuvering heavy lap traffic. So far, so good. The 1/3 mark of the race about to be completed. 33 laps in, 67 to go. Brian Reevely staying so far on the lead lap as he tries to pick it up a notch. That 82 car of Donnie Wilson starting to blow up. And Wilson drops to the bottom. Side by side for the lead, Johnny Van Dorn on the outside of TJ Reed. Van Dorn making a run at Reed for the top spot. 3 and 4, the battle continues. Lap 36 at the line. Johnny Van Dorn and Reed side by side. They rub a little bit of pain, heading to 1. Reevely on the bottom. They will try to split him down the backstretch. Reed boxed in. And Van Dorn takes the top spot away from TJ Reed. At the completion of lap 37, Johnny Van Dorn, 2-time winner this year. Tommy St. John has taken 4th away from Brian Campbell. Eddie Van Meter on the inside of Fisher. Van Meter picks up his spot. J.R. Rory got into the wall, and that's going to bring out a yellow at lap 68. 68 laps into the books, and caution for the 24 of Rory as he skips it off of the wall in the corner. Off of turn number 4. Van Dorn, Reed, Hance now with the top two. He was about a half track behind. St. John, let's see what he's got. Looks good from 10th to 4th.
Still able to hold on to second. Not now. TJ Reed back into second. Hance drops to third. Reed has cut it down to 3 car lengths. Oh, and TJ Reed is just broke. Engine on the 51 of Reed. Caution flag out. Yellow flag out as the 51 car of TJ Reed braking an engine on the front stretch. You could hear it spit and sputter on the final 7 circuits as Van Dorn, how are his tires coming to green? Scott Hance looking a little bit better through 1 and 2. They go to 3 and 4. Van Dorn on the high side. Hance looking low. 6 to go. Scott Hance on the inside of Johnny Van Dorn. They pull door to door on the backstretch. 2 of the top CRA competitors battle for the lead, and Scott Hance has taken over the top spot. Van Dorn fights back. Van Dorn stays ahead at the line. Hance on the bottom, Van Dorn on the outside. They continue down the backstretch. Johnny Van Dorn not wanting to give up the lead yet. Hance hard on the 3 and 4. Close racing between the 2, and Van Dorn gets back out front. 4 to go. Can Hance mount another challenge? Scott Hance will try to mount a challenge again. 3 to go. And Hance closes on Van Dorn again. They go down the backstretch into 3. He's there. He looks low. 2 laps to go for Van Dorn. Hance working hard. A lap and a half to go. Off of turn 4. White flag in the air. Van Dorn sideways. Final circuit. Hance drops to the bottom. Battle for the lead. Scott Hance and Van Dorn. Some slight contact. They go to 3 and 4. Van Dorn up the banking. Hance to the bottom. Coming to the line. Van Dorn. Scott Hance. Tommy St. John, Eddie Van